Imagine this. You wake up one morning, not in your warm bed, but 20,000 years in the past. The air is freezing, snow covers everything. There is no electricity, no medicine, no supermarkets, no phone, and every mistake could cost you your life. Now ask yourself, could you survive even 1 week without heat, without clean water, without modern food? Most people today probably couldn't. But somehow, ancient humans survived for thousands of years. How? The answer wasn't strength. Ancient humans weren't faster than wolves. They weren't stronger than bears. And they certainly weren't bigger than mammoths. What made them different was intelligence. Humans learned something no other animal ever mastered: working together. Instead of fighting nature, they adapted to it. When winter came, they didn't panic. They prepared. Months before the snow arrived, they collected food, built shelters, made warmer clothing. Planning became their greatest weapon. But there was one discovery that completely changed human history: fire. Without fire, humans might never have survived the Ice Age. It gave warmth, cooked dangerous food, scared away predators, and turned freezing nights into safe places to live. But surviving wasn't just about staying warm. Finding food during endless winters was an even bigger challenge. And the clever tricks ancient humans used were surprisingly brilliant. Let's find out. Finding food during the Ice Age wasn't easy. There were no farms, no grocery stores. Every meal had to be earned through patience, teamwork, and skill. One failed hunt could mean days without eating. Instead of hunting alone, humans hunted as a team. Some chased the animals, others waited ahead. Together, they turned intelligence into their greatest weapon. Not every hunt ended in success. Sometimes the animals escaped. Sometimes hunters were injured. But every failure taught them something new. That knowledge made the next hunt better. When a hunt finally succeeded, nothing was wasted. The meat became food. The bones became tools. The skin became warm clothing. Every part had a purpose. Humans also discovered another secret. Cold weather could preserve food. Frozen meat stayed fresh much longer. Nature itself became their refrigerator. But food wasn't the only danger. The freezing nights and deadly predators still threatened every human camp. In the next chapter, you'll discover how ancient humans survived both, even after finding food. The day wasn't over. The real danger began after sunset. As darkness covered the frozen land, hungry wolves, massive cave bears, and other predators started searching for their next meal. Ancient humans knew one simple truth: the night belonged to the predators, unless they stayed prepared. That's why caves became much more than homes. They became safe shelters. The narrow entrances made it difficult for large animals to enter. Families stayed close together, keeping children and elders near the center, while experienced hunters guarded the entrance throughout the night. Every person had a role. Every person helped the group survive. But even inside the cave, freezing temperatures remained a constant enemy. So humans learned another survival trick. They covered the cave floor with animal skins, built the fire in the center, and slept close together. Sharing body heat helped everyone survive the coldest nights. Sometimes, the simplest ideas saved the most lives. Fire wasn't just a source of warmth, it was also a powerful warning. Most wild animals feared flames, the bright light, the crackling sounds, and the smoke made predators think twice before coming closer. For thousands of years, a simple campfire protected human families every single night. Of course, not every danger could be avoided. People became sick, accidents happened, broken bones, deep cuts, and infections could all become life-threatening. Without hospitals, Their greatest medicine wasn't technology. It was experience, generation after generation. Knowledge was passed from parents to children. That wisdom became their greatest survival tool. By now, it should be clear. Ancient humans didn't survive because they were stronger. They survived because they adapted. They planned ahead, worked together, shared knowledge, and never stopped learning from nature. Those survival skills didn't just save their lives. They built the foundation of the modern world we live in today. As the Ice Age slowly came to an end, the world began to change. The glaciers started melting. Forests slowly replaced endless fields of snow. New rivers appeared. New animals arrived. But survival didn't suddenly become easier. Humans had to adapt all over again. The ability to change became humanity's greatest superpower. Over thousands of years, humans stopped following animals everywhere. Instead, some groups stayed in one place. They learned to grow food, build stronger homes, and protect their families without moving every season. It was one of the biggest turning points in human history. The journey from surviving to truly living had finally begun. Think about everything you use today. Your house, your clothes, your food, your technology. None of it appeared overnight. Every invention, every discovery, every step forward was built upon the courage of people who survived impossible conditions thousands of years ago. Without them, our world wouldn't exist. Now imagine, you had only one day to survive in the Ice Age. No phone, no electricity, no warm house, no supermarket. Would you know where to find food? Could you make a fire? Would you survive the first freezing night? Or would nature defeat you before sunrise? That question reminds us how much we've forgotten. The greatest weapon ancient humans ever possessed wasn't fire. It wasn't the spear. And it wasn't physical strength. It was the ability to learn, to adapt, and to never give up. That same spirit still lives inside every one of us today. If you enjoyed discovering how our ancestors survived one of the harshest periods in human history, subscribe for more fascinating stories about history, because every question has an incredible answer, and we're just getting started.